All right, welcome to Schedule 1. In this video, we're going to show you how to automate your entire system with a new update. I kind of just did a quick setup of everything. I got materials, I got the pots and drying racks, mixing stations, I got the lab ovens and cauldrons, and I'm going to just kind of go. I already put the lockers up here and I stocked them full of money. All of them are completely filled with money. So we're gonna just get going from the beginning. So we got our botanist here. You wanna hit E on the botanist, come up here, and you wanna just assign it to a locker. And now you want supply shelf. And then you wanna do the drying rack. So if you hold shift and you click them, you can select more than one at a time. And then the last one, you want to let go of shift and just click on it and it'll go perfectly. And then you want to like scroll off of the clipboard, and then you want to come over here and you want to highlight them all with the shift click. And then you want to go to manage. And for this particular one, we're going to do cocoa seed. There's going to be no additive because we're doing that. And then you want to come in here. This is how I do it. I like to do it 2 pots per drying rack. So you go 1, 2, destination, this drying rack. Scroll off of it, select them, hit E. Next one, scroll off, select them, hit E, the next one, and so on and so forth. We want to do. So we got 8 ovens and 16. So we want to do 2 drying, or 8. I want a 1 drying rack per oven. Okay. Or per cauldron. So we got the destination. For this one, we want to go destination. That one. And then scroll off it. Actually, we want to do both of these to 1 cauldron. All right, and then this one, destination, this cauldron. And then come over here and we go this one, destination, this cauldron. And then this one and this one, destination, this cauldron. And then from here, you want to set your cauldron destination up to the oven. Did I mess that up? No. Okay. Destination to the oven. And then from here, this is where you want. I should have put. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to do that really quick. Just kind of make this a little bit easier. That's going here. Yeah, all of these. You want to shift click all of the lab ovens, and for the destination, we want it to be this right here. And then, yeah, okay. And then now we need to grab our last botanist. Is that Donald Pinkman? Locker. Come up here. We don't need supplies, because you're just going to be doing the drying racks. Pots and drying racks. So we want to assign him all the drying racks. So now these botanists are going to plant, put whatever additives you want in it. That's all you got to do is manage it. You can add whatever you want to it. It's going to get dirty in here because my trash cleaner isn't good. But I'm just going to use clear trash. Go bring the finished product, put it on the drying rack. That botanist will come in here, set the drying rack up, and when they're done, he'll take them to the individual cauldrons that they're assigned to. Then now we got to do our chemist. start with chemist number 1. Let's get a locker. And then let's assign him these 4. Forget, you can't shift click the last one. If you shift click the last one and you do it, only does the 3 of them. You gotta just click on it on that one for to be the last one. All right, so that guy is good. The next botanist, or not botanist, chemist. We want to come in here and we want to set a locker. Assign here, and you can't mess this up because it'll say already assigned to Justin, so you always know like if somebody's assigned before you click on it. And then don't click the last one, or shift click, just regular click it, and now you got those set up. And then you want another chemist. Set him with a locker. Assign stations. We're just going to do just like this. Now he's done, and we got the last chemist. Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. Hang on. Need a locker. You can do it in whatever order. I just personally prefer. Oh man, I just did it again. You gotta make sure you click it. I'm so used to hitting E on to do everything in this game. I just prefer to do lockers first for whatever reason. All right, so now this one, see, now I can't go over there because that's already assigned, so we can get these 4 over here. Done. And now we need our handlers, which this is new to me. I'm going to take them. I'm going to use a locker. Put you in there. I don't need to do assign stations, but I need you to do routes. And now what you want to do with these is whatever shelf is supplying this, that's why I like to put the shelf behind it. But this shelf, we want you to go to here. This shelf to there. This shelf to there. This shelf to there. And this shelf to there. And I believe you can also assign him to here if you want. And when he's done with those, he'll brick press everything. All right, so now we got the other one. We want to come over here. We want to do the locker. Am I done? Yep. And we want to do routes. The first route. From here to there. From here to there. And from here to there. Okay. Now on the chemistry stations, you want to make sure it doesn't matter about the threshold. This will just tell you if they can do 1, etc., 1 through 10. I wish it would be 20 so they won't ever do just 10, but it's not right now. We do that, come out of it, light it up, destination this one, hit the escape key, out of it, destination this one, escape key, out of it, and so on. And we want it to come over here. There we go, and oh, I hit the console button. I was like, what's going on? I'm like stuck. And then we want that to go straight into the brick press. And then the brick press destination. Where did I have it at? Did I have it here? Let's just throw it in this one. It's okay. And then another big thing, which I need to go get another handler probably, but I have 2 more routes left. We can go with our handler, but first of all, we need to go into our shelf. Nope, I need to get off the clipboard. So you can now set what you want. You can do allowed items, allowed quality, however you want to do that. This means that you want it to put a certain thing in that certain slot. So whether that's, you know, a product, if that's product, if it's storage stuff, tools, etc. Got cocoa leaves, got the cocaine base, you got everything in here. You got the high quality pseudo, low quality pseudo, liquid meth, whatever. But we wanted to do, we want this one to be the cocoa seed, wherever that's at. I'm trying to find it. Cocoa seed. There we go. And there's also this option, which you can just set like, so say you want anything can be in this shelf except for whatever product or whatever thing you want to select. So if you don't want cocoa seeds to be on the shelf at all, you click, you do it on this one, but we want cocoa seeds to be on that, in that spot. So you got to do it for each individual thing. I wish there was a way you could do it all for the entire shelf, but there's not, as far as I know. It doesn't take that long to do though. We add the cocoa seed there. And then we can put, these ones can be our extra lifelong soil. And the last one there. And then now you can completely automate this now too. So you could go, Timothy Hall, we want you a route from this one, loading dock, to here. And then the other loading dock from this one to this one. And now he will go and do that. Well, he should be doing to do that. But I think I need to get another handler. I mean, this isn't like I said, this isn't efficient. But you can set a route from each loading dock to these and then to the storage shelves. And then you just set whatever product you want for it, you know, in the product list. So if you want Addy as your first one, you go to Addy. And then he'll just, the handler will just put Addy in that one. And then another route to the second product and so on, however much you need. So you could make like, you could make this place like your grow operation. Like all you're doing is growing and cooking and you're making cocaine, meth, weed, whatever. And then you could get a van and you can put it in a van and you could drive it over to another property like your barn or whatever. And then that could be your mix. So that you could have all your handlers and over there. So you don't need that. But let's go ahead and start this next day. Make sure that our worker is going to go. Oh, I'm so dumb. I got it filled up. Now he should be good. Yeah, there we go. That's so like he's not gonna do that obviously if you have all the slots filled. But he's gonna walk that from there to this shelf. And here's just regular product that I need to just throw on the shelves so that we can watch him do it. I ain't gonna go through and set all these up, but now she's gonna go. She's gonna go and take the Addy off that shelf and put it into that. Now she's gonna go over there. She's gonna take the bananas and put it into there, and so on and so forth. want to get rid of that van. That's why I'm taking that away. So basically, you can get the entire thing automated. All you have to do at that point is just do deliveries. Whenever you notice, because you could come in here and you can go to deliveries and you can notice that it's arrived or whatever. But now he should be going out here, grabbing the soil and putting it into the shell. All right, and as for that, I'll come back when we're ready to show the next steps. All right, we're ready for the next step. I found a console command where you can go grow plants, and it'll set all the plants to fully grown. And now our botanist should come in here, and they should cut all the plants down and move them to the drying rack. But they're gonna be blue, and the drying rack is set to blue, so I don't know what's gonna happen after that, but we're gonna find out real quick. I'm assuming they'll put it in there, the other botanists will come and they'll take it to the cauldron. Yep, there she comes. He's gonna go over here as well. Me personally, what I like to do is give a botanist 6 of these and then 2 drying racks. Yeah, so that should be ready to go. And he should take it. Don't give me that dirty look. Yep, now he's taking it to the cauldron. We have 20. We do not have 20 yet. But we can sure get 20. I'm just going to steal that from him. So we can get this moving on. And then now our chemist will come in. Start that up and then do that. And we will be back when we're ready for that. Now our cauldron's done and he's walking in here. He or she, I guess. I don't. What's your name? Justin. Yep. So Justin coming into the cauldron. Going over to the lab oven. And gets that started. And we'll be back when that's completely done. Okay, and so now the final step in the process, we're gonna show you. The lab oven is done. Justin is walking in here. Our other chemist is over there doing their work. Justin's gonna take that out. I'm gonna break it eventually. Justin's not very strong, but he'll get that at some point. All right. Now he'll take the finished cocaine and we will come over here and drop it on this shelf. Our handler should now be activated. Did we set it up? I don't think we set up a handler to do that. So let's act like you had a handler. From this storage rack to this mixing station. All right, so now that handler's gonna come in here. He's gonna take the 10 cocaine off, put it into here. And that's going to start the whole process. And now our chemist that's assigned to this one is going to come in here and do this. So we got that started now. We've got 30 seconds on it because it's only 10. We probably should have done 1. I should have thought about that. You know, in fact, threshold of 1 because it'll go a lot quicker this way. Threshold of 1. And now here's a very important step. If this is your first time ever making this product, the chemist will not come do it until you discover it. So new mix discovered. Now we're done. And now the chemist will come in, move it over here, start this one, move it over here, start this one. But I'm gonna make this one go quicker. I'm gonna go ahead and just steal all this stuff from him, and I'm gonna put just 1. Act like there's a 20 stack, which we're not going to be able to show the brick press until we get 20, but now it's done. Because you got to go all the way back out to his thing. Oh, no. I just forgot about my own thing. So let's just act like he's doing this. So he's going here. The chemist moved that one over this one. One at a time. You gotta discover the mix. And I don't know what this mix is gonna make. I just kind of threw together 10 things. Or 8 things. Slimy Express for 378. Doesn't look like it's the best mix yet. All right, discovered that one. Now we discovered this one. Up to 510, that's not terrible. And then here. Now that one's done, and we can also throw this into here. He's gonna grab that off. Oh, I gotta discover it first. Now the chemist will grab that off and put it into the brick press. And once you get 20 in the brick press, our handler will come over there and press a brick. Now we got 1 Dream Ass Blaster is apparently what we're selling. And I'm kind of curious to see. 579, not terrible. We're just throwing together 8 different things. Okay, so I'm gonna act like this Dream Ass Blaster ran through all that for 20 of them, and he moved it from here to there. Now our handler will come in. Whichever handler, who do I have that assigned to? Okay, so once this person is done, putting that in the mixing station, she will come to the brick press, press it into a brick. It's taking a long time. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And then she'll take the finished brick and put it into wherever shelf you have specified as a destination. And that is how you automate the thing. And so if you have enough handlers and whatever for all the shelves, you can set each individual shelf to be whatever product you want it to be, and then you just order it into your docks. And yeah, it's all run completely by itself. So you have the handlers take it out of the loading bays into your supply shelves. The botanist grows it, takes it out of the pot, puts it on the drying rack. The other botanist takes it out the drying rack for whatever quality you want. I personally do heavenly. Brings it over to the cauldron. The chemist comes in, cooks the cauldron. The cauldron gets moved over to the oven. As soon as the oven's done, the cocaine gets put onto this shelf. The handler brings it from this shelf to here. The handler brings all the product from the shelf to the mixing station. And you go down the line. The chemist will do it all down the line, bring it down here to the brick press. The handler will come back in here, press it into a brick, and then put it on the shelf. And that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. As always, if you like the content, if you hit that like button. If you really liked it and you're not subscribed yet, if you could hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And let me know if you have any questions like I just said, and we will see you all in the next video.